the one.
All right. Anyway, 50 also posted this, which was like, I think this is like one of the Wayans brothers, and he said, "Keep my name out your mouth, boy." And that was, I ain't gonna lie, I think a lot of people are seeing a little bit through, like, this whole thing with 50, and they're like, yo, again, documentary did tell a good, compelling story, but people are like, yo, based on the verdict, like, y'all are not you're not, like, being fair with it. If you watch the documentary, you think that Diddy killed Tupac, Biggie, beat every bitch up, took advantage of everybody, and was just a horrible person. And Marlon Wayans, he spoke on the doc, and he said this.
We ain't baby all close.
Nah, you stupid.
But, yo, look, Puff is...
Nah. You working with Pac?
I've known Puff for 30 years.
You saw Big before he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying?
In the documentary, there was insinuations of, that Diddy possibly had something to do with both Tupac and Biggie. And,
Who's telling the story, right? You can skew...
People very close to the situation.
But you can create any narrative as a producer and as a director and as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what?
You have.
I could create a narrative.
Well, we see it all the time on reality shows.
Reality
shows.
Yeah,
That's how
you
write
a narrative.
character.
It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews. I can do this. I can get footage, and I could make you think this about that person.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So for me, I think, look, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal.
People are saying 50's wrong for doing it, but 50's right for doing it. It's divided.
It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is going to...
If 50 ever luck turn up on 50, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do. We ain't baby all close.
I mean, I've said kind of the same thing. Yo, the moment 50 is ever in that position, he should expect no mercy. Because he's shown no mercy. And maybe that's, from his past in the street, he's like, yo, fuck it. Like, yo, it is what it is. But he has to expect the same type of energy. There's another video, too, of him speaking about it. Is that the page? Yeah, it is. Here's another page. And now he's talking to Big Boy, another interview.
Hey, Marlon, have you seen that the documentary, the 50 Cent?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
For Diddy?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man, you working
Everybody
hard.
telling me you got to see it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
probably don't want to see it.
You probably don't.
Because it's all skewed, man. Like, when you put stuff together.
Yo, is he close with Diddy? Or is he just like, looking at it like, yo, hold on, I'm not watching a doc from somebody's op?
You create whatever narratives you want to, and at the end of the day, everybody being programmed. Right now, the man's serving time.
Right.
He went before the court. The court said this, and everything is God. But God said this is what he got to do. He got to do 5 years in pen. Let him do his 5 years.
Hey, Marlon.
Interesting. Now, not gonna lie to you. The person who is going on the offense versus 50 is actually Ja Rule. Ja Rule is not like, he's kind of calling it out to say, yo, come on, man. We got to stop the shit, okay? He came out and he said, listen, let's not have selective outrage when it comes to domestic abuse. Now, we all know Diddy notoriously had that video of him beating up Cassie in the hallway. And somebody says, thank you, Ja. He was also accused of tatted up Holly. Now, what is this? It says 50 issues a public apology to ex-girlfriend after abuse accusations. It said 50 extended the olive branch to his ex-girlfriend tatted up Holly after she took to Instagram to accuse the mogul of physical abuse. Sharing a photo of an alleged text message conversation, Holly called 50 a manipulating woman beater. She says, now he wants me to calm down. You're nothing but a manipulating woman beater. You fucking bully. Puts fear in everybody's hearts, mistaking it for respect. I treated this man like royalty, but all I got in return was ass whippings. Didn't ask him for shit. He would buy me gifts only to take him back. What a man. He wanted me to love unconditionally. I'm sorry. I will not tolerate a grown-ass man putting their hands on me. I was good before you. I will be good without you. It says, in response to a sort of reports, 50 offered a public apology to Holly on Instagram yesterday, calling her a great friend. The G-Unit General remarked that he was a proponent of her accomplishments. The public apology was this: "This woman is a good person. She's been a great friend for me for a year. I enjoy seeing her grow and progress in so many ways in a short period of time. I have no interest in seeing her down. She's a winner at heart and she'll always win. I've watched people hate her because of me, and it's only made me want to see her accomplish more. She's a very special type of person. She looks up to me, so I want to let this be known to people who would love to see her down. I'm never going to let that happen. I'm way too big for that kind of shit." It says since the apology, they both removed their post. And wow. So people brought that up, and Ja Rule, he was going on the whole thing. He says Herman's no different, allegedly. 50 Cent, real name Curtis Jackson, has been involved in at least one well-documented domestic violence incident. In June 2013, he was accused of kicking his ex-girlfriend and the mother of his son, model Daphne Joy, also known as Daphne Navarez, in the stomach during an argument at the Los Angeles condominium, as well as destroying about 7,100 of her property, including furniture, chandelier, and television. The altercation reportedly stemmed from the suspicion of infidelity. Los Angeles authorities charged him with 1 count of misdemeanor domestic violence and 4 counts of misdemeanor vandalism. He pled not guilty initially, but later reached a plea deal in 2013, pleading no contest to 1 count of vandalism. The domestic violence charge and the 3 vandalism counts were dropped as part of the agreement. He was sentenced to 3 years probation, 30 days of community service, 52 weeks of domestic violence counseling, and 7,100 restitution payment to Joy, $2,390 in fines, and a restraining order requiring him to stay away from her. Jackson, which is 50, denied the domestic violence allegations at the time through his attorney, stating that he had not been arrested and there was no warrant for his arrest. In 2024, amid his production for a Netflix docuseries on Sean Diddy Combs' legal issues, Joy publicly accused Jackson of R-wording and physically abusing her over the years, referencing the 2013 incident as part of a pattern, though no new charges resulted from these claims. By the way, damn, Ja really hates 50, because this half right here, or this like 2/3, it has lawyer written all over it. It's clear that Ja put up a post with lawyers looking over it, that 50 can't take it and sue him, because that's what you do. You know what I mean? Like, if you have somebody that has some money that is going to accuse you of R word or certain type of things, you sue him. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, like Mano. And by the way, I ain't gonna lie. If I find out, I swear to y'all, if I find out that Mano got money, I'm suing him. Mano claimed that I paid out for sexual assault. I've never done that. So Mano, matter of fact, I might hit up a lawyer just because on some Megan Thee Stallion shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That never happened. So for him to actually disparage my character and claim that I've paid out for any sexual assault, that's definitely a lawsuit. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck all that gangster shit. I'm gonna have to sue that nigga if I know he got money. But I think Mano broke, to be honest. I think Mano broke. I think all them rappers are broke. Like, come on, right? But if you're not broke, I'm suing him. Facts. So yeah, I think Ja Rule, like, a lawyer clearly looked at this. He looked at this, and everything is said that gives just straight facts. Just straight facts. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie. Chat, should I sue Mano? Mano claimed I paid out for a sexual assault. Should I sue him? I promise I'll sue his ass. But I think he's broke though. So the thing is, I don't want to spend 100 bands trying to get money from a nigga that don't. But I think the car he was in is a Maybach, so he might got some money. Maybe it's some street money. I don't care how he got it. But also, here's the thing. I don't like that type of thing because I talk shit. And when I'm talking shit, I don't want niggas to be like, oh, yo, he talking shit and going to sue. So that's why I don't like that. But, like, Mano, just respectfully, bro, please, like, that type of conversation you having about me, that's not true. Like, respectfully. Like, I'm not trying to do no Karen shit and sue niggas. But please, I would like for you to correct that. There is someone is suing me, but just to be clear, Jay-Z's gotten sued for sexual assault. Everybody you know has gotten sued. It doesn't mean that these things are true. Somebody's trying to get money. I've never paid out. I've never settled. I'm taking everything to court. We're taking it to the trial. We're taking it to the box, straight up. So just to let you know, you said a factually incorrect statement that could have some type of detrimental harm to me because your shit, like, you know, everything you're saying about me now is kind of going viral. Could you please correct that? And I'm asking you on a civil manner right now, and I'm asking you verbally because that's vehemently false. Now, I don't want to have to be the person that files lawsuit. You know why? Because if I get to the lawsuit type of realm, every time when people diss me and I diss them back, they're going to be like, they're going to treat me like 6ix9ine. You know when 6ix9ine starts talking tough to niggas, they're going to be like, man, we ain't going to get into it with you. You going to call the police. No, I like to talk shit to people. But you're putting me in a weird position when you start talking about sexual assault. You're lying. So I'm going to respectfully request that Mano kind of clear that up because I have been waiting for, I've told you, I've been waiting for any rapper or somebody with some money to actually call me something that is not factually true because the facts of, everybody know the facts of the case, or it's not even the case. Someone has filed a civil suit, but everybody know the police looked into everything. There's nothing there. I was cleared. It went through a grand jury. They looked at it. There's not even probable cause for me to be charged. It's not nothing. Chick is trying to sue. Get it? Really, and I've talked to my lawyers. I shouldn't even say this part, but the majority of her case is going to be, it's your house. So even if it's not you, if damage at your house was incurred, there might be a case. So it doesn't have to be you. It's like if somebody come on my property and get tripped, like trips over something and falls or dies or whatever, that could fall back on me even though I didn't do nothing. So that's the only thing my lawyers have said. Be like, yo, bro, sexual assault shit is bullshit. She's claiming some other shit, got nothing to do with you. But it is your house. That's the only thing, realistically. But so, Mano, you saying that I paid out, you're lying, brother. And if you could find something where I've said I paid out, you won't. But chat, I'm really not trying to file lawsuits, bro. Like, I really think this lawsuit shit, that's some Meg Thee Stallion shit. That's some corny shit. But I do understand when niggas is starting to lie. So chat, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know. Should I sue Mano or not? I don't want to. Because I'm in the shit talking business. And in the shit talking business, you shouldn't run to the courts. So really, like, you know, Mano got in his feelings. He started talking about some other shit that is not true. Mano, again, respectfully, my nigga, I know you old as shit, but, you know, if I said these things about you, if I said you R-worded like a 15-year-old, nigga, you be tight. You be out looking for me with your little with your little ray gun. You feel me? I get it. You've said some shit about me that's absolutely false. I would like for you to clear it up because I don't want to file a lawsuit on you. I think that's corny. All right? Anyway, going back to the Ja Rule thing, I think Ja got a lawyer to look at this because, remember, these are serious allegations. So if you say that 50 is whatever, or if you said he got a conviction, which he didn't, he could sue you. Do I think 50 would sue Ja Rule? Fuck yes. Of course. So this is why, like, if you read, this is Ja tweeting. When you read this, it sounds like a lawyer wrote it. You know why? The statement is even written to give 50 even some credit. Like, look, though no new charges resulted. Look, oh, my bad. Though no new charges resulted. So if 50 was going to sue for defamation or some shit like that, it would be tough for 50 to sue for that. Because it would be tough for 50 to sue for that. Solely because, look at this shit. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's kind of ironclad. It's stating facts. Doesn't seem malicious, even though we know it's malicious because it's from Ja. But it's pointing out that 50 never caught new charges. It's pointing out some positive things for 50. Anyway. Ja wasn't none there. He wasn't none there. Okay? Here we go. And also respectfully too, with the Mano shit, Mano, I ain't gonna lie to you, all the contemporaries I know, when niggas play with him like that, they hit the lawsuit quick. Shout out to my nigga Charlamagne. You say some shit about Charlamagne or whatever he ever had going on, he's suing you. Facts. He ain't playing with you. So nigga, please. I get you in your feelings, bro, but we were just joking about some shit. I would like for you to at least clear that shit up. Or, you know what I mean? Fuck it. You don't got to clear it up. You feel me? We could get to it. I just think you broke. Honestly. Like, nigga, you're podcasting with 4 other rappers, my nigga. Like, I think you're broke. I'm sorry. But I didn't appreciate you lying on me, especially about that. If I lied about you about sexual assault, pedophilia, really weird things, I'm pretty sure you'd be taking some type of measure, whether it was, I got to go see this nigga and punch him in his face, which, again, I'm not a violent person, but I would definitely, I could courtroom gangster it, Anyway, chat, remind me on that. And matter of fact, I'll say this. Mano, you say one more word about that Suyu, I promise you, because you lied. You lied on that, unless you clear it up. You say one more word on that Suyu, I promise. Because I ain't gonna let no nigga come on here and, again, the facts that all this shit is out there. I've said it, nigga, it's in court documents. There's nothing, please don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. I never paid no chick out. I've never said I did nothing wrong. It's never happened. So if you want to take roasting to you now, slandering and defaming me, we could get to court, Mr. Tough Guy. All right? That little Maybach you got, I could get that to, you know what I mean? I could do some, donuts on the grass with that. Fuck it. All right. Anyway, back to, chat, I'm just getting more mad because I feel like I'll be letting shit pass. You know Donald Trump sued ABC because they mischaracterized a civil suit he had. I know Charlamagne has sent mass cease and desist when niggas start playing with his name. Nigga, I usually don't really give a fuck. Like, even when niggas on YouTube say crazy shit about me, I'll just be like, nigga, I talk shit too. But you can't let a nigga just flat out lie on you, right? Like, this nigga is saying that, who the fuck I paid out, Mano? I have your ass in court showing the whole world who I paid out because it never happened. So I'm going to give you a chance to clean that up just on some, we were joking shit. But if you think we not joking no more, we could go there. Because I take, you would take your reputation if I made certain allegations against you serious. I would like to take that seriously. Anyway, all right. All right, let me just get back to this Ja Rule thing. Okay, cool. So Ja gets on and Ja says, let's be real, that nigga don't give a fuck about the victims. So he's talking about 50. So he don't give a fuck about the victims. We don't know why he did the doc. Herman's. Who's Herman's? Curtis. Is 50 Cent's name Herman? Or is he saying Herman's? Herman's? 50 Cent. Where the hell is he getting Herman from? Unless I'm missing a joke. It's Curtis James Jackson. Like, where does Herman's? Anyway. Herman's a cancer to the culture. If he cares so much, then donate the profits to the charities for domestic violence. Someone says, Ja, I'm on 50 Cent's side on this one. There's some animals that deserve to be snitched on out there. Some things can't be swept under the rug. Ja says, I'm not condoning Diddy's behavior. I'm showcasing, we're just going to substitute this with 50. I'm showcasing 50's character. Then he puts this whole thing, we read it. He says, it's cool when he do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Fuck out of here. 50 is an abuser too, allegedly. Wow. Then he talks about the tatted up Holly stuff. And then he says, let's not have selective outrage when it comes to domestic abuse. And he says, thank you, Ja. He was also accused of tatted up Holly. He says another one, allegedly. Said people starving for attention and also die from starvation. That's rule. Okay. Not burn the house down. Oh. Then I guess he's now gaining information. Says somebody put out in 2008, the mother of 50 Cent's child accused a rapper of trying to burn them to death after a suspicious fire ripped through their Long Island home today. He tried to kill me and his own child, says Shanika Tompkins, who miraculously survived the suspicious 4 a.m. blaze which leveled the $2.4 million mansion in Tony Dix Hills, where she lives with the rapper's 10-year-old son Marquise and 4 relatives. The blaze erupted after Tompkins and 50 Cent, whose real name is Curtis Jackson, got into a violent dispute Monday during a deposition in a $50 million lawsuit she's bringing against him. Who I think did it? Curtis Jackson. That's what Tompkins told the Post. He threatened me on Monday and that he was going to have someone visit me. My kids are in the house. Who would try to kill your own kids? He's supposed to be all about being a gangster. That's not a gangster. That's a coward. The blaze was deemed suspicious by the authorities in Dix Hill, though cops had no suspects. The rapper was in Louisiana at the time of the fire, filming a movie. Wow. Then he puts up the whole thing about the tatted up Holly thing. He says, I think I'm going to start doing docs. That's what Jai is saying. It's a lot to unpack here, allegedly. Then he says, again, let's not be selective in our outrage for abusers. Then he puts a picture of 50. Well, somebody puts a picture of 50 and say, you better quit before 50 get on you next. And he says, please stop projecting your fears of another man on me. I don't give a fuck about 50. He's goofy to me. Wow. So it appears that Jai's teasing that he might do a doc on 50. And I do think that's like incredibly nasty on both sides, okay? I think it's incredibly nasty on both sides. You know why? Because it is kind of an eyesore watching 50 be the soapbox guy and the guy who's like, oh my God, this is so intolerable. When he was signed to Dr. Dre. Let's be honest. Dr. Dre, who is a notorious, and come on now, let's not do too much, but come on. There's a lot of people in hip hop that have been accused of such things. Again, I'm not saying that these things should just be water under the bridge, but to sit there and like kind of act like, oh my God, this is like so new and how could people like forgive this? And I had to show people this to the world. At least don't be a flagrant hypocrite about it, right? Yeah. Now, on the Diddy side of things, I don't want people to think I'm defending Diddy. Yo, Chad, did y'all remember the part of the doc when they say, yo, Diddy, you know, they accuse him of damn near killing Biggie. And they're like, yo, after this happens, they said, Diddy pops out to the fucking MTV Awards. And they're like, yo, we should have knew something was up when Diddy popped out right after the death of supposedly his best friend. And this is how he popped out right here, chat. Every move I make. They're like, yo, if a nigga best friend just died and 2 days later he pop out like this. Oh my God. They're like, yo, ain't no way. They said this is after Diddy, you know, they accused him of killing Biggie. But they're like, and they said he also finessed it where Biggie paid for his own funeral through his account expenses with the label. So they're like, yo, after making a man pay for his own funeral and killing him, yeah, this is how you pop out the award show. Okay. All right. Which ironically, is another video. Let me see if I can find him. Shit, what the fuck is this? It's this account. Let me just go to media. Hopefully no porn or nothing. Okay. Where is it at? Where the fuck is the thing? It's a video. Might as well just search it. Oh, this is it right here. Look. Watch this.
Sean said, we're going to do the biggest funeral for Biggie that New York has ever seen. Start to put that together, he starts to see the price for this funeral.
What?
He was going to make the funeral be a recoupable charge to Biggie in death.
This was one of my closest friends, and it's still one of my closest friends. I feel his loss. I just miss him so much.
This is one of the most shocking claims to come out of Sean Combs. The reckoning. According to a former Bad Boy executive, after Biggie Smalls was murdered in March 1997, Sean Diddy Combs insisted on giving him the biggest funeral hip-hop had ever seen. A grand procession. Thousands of mourners. Streets shut down. A send-off worthy of an icon. But behind the scenes, something darker was happening. In the documentary, the former exec alleges that Diddy didn't just organise the funeral, the entire cost back to Biggie's estate, meaning the bill for this massive public spectacle was taken out of Biggie's own money after his death. Let that sink in. The artist who built Bad Boy. The friend Diddy publicly mourned. The man whose death shook the world was allegedly billed for his own funeral by the label he helped create. The allegation has sparked outrage because it feeds into a larger pattern described throughout the series. That Combs controlled contracts, finances, and even legacies. And that artists under him often paid the price, literally and figuratively.
Now, the whole time, especially with this post, chat, I ain't gonna lie. With this shit, I'm like, this gotta be an over-exaggeration. There's no way right after Biggie's death, Diddy came out dancing like this. Now, here's the thing. Let's go to YouTube. MTV Awards, Diddy performance. What was that, 1997? Let's see. No way Diddy was doing all that. Hold on. Is it this?
To wake up, it's like I feel empty.
Wait. No. Yo, Diddy, chill, bro. Oh, nah. Chill, Diddy. Diddy. Bro, he just died like 10 hours ago. Nah, Diddy, chill, bro. Bro. Nah, Diddy's not still dancing in the back. No way. Yo, chill out. Nah, Diddy, chill, bro. Bro.
Pray for you till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you from us. And
oh, nah. Oh, nah, he back at it. No. Yo, Diddy moving like Chris Brown. No. Yo, Diddy doing twirls. No. Ah, hell nah. That nigga did like 3 twirls. He got big in the background. He doing twirls and shit. Yo, did he do just a kick? Nah, this ain't Diddy over here. Is this? He ain't do a kick, bro. Yo, oh my God. No fucking way, bro. Look. No way, Diddy. No way. He did the Michael Jackson kick? No. Is this Faith Evans? Oh, they doing twirls and shit. No way. my God. Oh, he hot stepping. No. Oh, hell no. Fuck. Yo, chat, man. Chat. Yo, niggas grieve different, bro. You know how niggas got love language? That's Diddy's grief language. That was Diddy's grief language right there. Niggas got love language. That's his grief language. You feel me? Oh shit, nigga was moving like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour 2, impersonating Michael Jackson, huh? Damn.
My car was in front, Biggie was in the middle, and then another security vehicle was behind, which had the off-duty officers in. And we left out of the driveway of the parking lot, and we made a right. And as we made the right, we were just driving, and the vehicles were one behind each other. And I was looking straight ahead, basically, and I just heard shots ring out. And then I heard somebody say Biggie's car had got shot at. And so, like, while my car was moving, I had just opened the door, and the driver, he stopped, and I had jumped out, and I had ran to the car. And I had immediately did that because I knew his leg was broke, so I know there's no way he could have made it out of the car. And then when I went there, I opened up the door, and he was hunched over, and was trying to talk to him and trying to move him over. And I was trying to tell somebody to call 911, but I just told one of the drivers of security to just jump in the car, just take me to the nearest hospital, please.
Can I fuck you up real quick?
Damn. Damn. Now this documentary is kind of going crazy still, though.